me these blank checks that's like 500 a pop to pay these Mexicans back here that unloaded the motherfucking trailer. So what I did, I started going back there helping the Mexicans unload the trailer with the pallet jack. Once I learned that, I said I'm gonna be the nigga that pull in while he sleep. I was going back there unload the trailer. When he gave me the blank check, I was putting it in my pocket. So I was making more money unload the trailer every week than I was driving. So now it's making sense,
Smart motherfucker.
right? So one night we on the Panhandle on the 10 coming through Florida. I see these trucks fly by me. I'm like, damn, what kind of truck is that? That's some different looking shit. The trailer. I get on the CB. I'm talking to them. They like, yeah. They like, we work for Select Auto Transport out of Michigan. Like, what y'all got back there? They like cars. So they telling me what type of money they making. I'm like, where y'all coming from? They're like, we coming from LA. So the time we running some shit from San Diego to Plant City, Florida. So I'm like, damn, these niggas making down there 3 times the break. We making. I get the people number early the next morning. When my uncle's in their truck stop showering, I call the company. I give them all my uncle information. I give the truck information, the driver license information, everything. He have no idea. A month later, nigga, they call my phone. They like, hey, where y'all at? I said, shit, we in St. Louis. And like, we got a load up here. If you can get up here, we'll have somebody load the trailer and go straight back to Long Beach Port. I said, what is it? It's just a load of what the fuck was them cars? They had the steering wheel on the wrong side, on the right side. It was going overseas. I'm like, we ain't got no experience car hauler. They said, that's cool. They'll load them. You run it back there, they unload them. Then you can report to our terminal in Oxnard, and they'll put y'all through training. I'm like, all right, with the load pay, they say 18,000 one way. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, we ain't even making 18,000 round trip. I said, all right, we'll be there. Uncle come out. I said, hey man, I got us another job. He looking at me, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You just got your license a couple weeks ago. Me, you got us another job. I said, yeah, we're gonna bobtail up to Michigan. He said, so we just gonna go up to Michigan empty. I said, yeah. He like, why we do that? I said, the load pay 18,000 one way. He like, nigga, yeah, right. I said, tell you what, if we get up there and it ain't there, I'll fly home. You ain't gotta pay me what you owe me, and we good. He like, all right, deal. And we bobtail up, got up there. They put the stickers on the side of the nigga truck. Went over there, hooked up to the trailer. They was Toyota Avalons. They just came out. Nigga, they loaded that motherfucker. It was a fleet of like 7 going across. Got back, got there, dropped it. Qual, what was that? We was like calm data. They calm data paid us. Boom, 18,000 some change, plus the fuel surcharge. That nigga looked at me. I looked at him. He said, "Nigga, I think we own this." We went to Oxnard, got trained. We was hauling like Range Rovers and BMWs and shit. So after about like 4 months, the terminal manager tell my uncle, he said, yo, you need to let him loose. We got these empty company trucks. My uncle like, shit, you could take him now. That was the ultimate goal. They tossed me the keys to the truck and I'm out there running. They gave me a contract. They paying me $1.20 a mile, all miles, empty or loaded. So I'm trying to get the farthest run possible. I'm running up to Seattle and back 2, 3 times a week, every week. They tell me, hey, yo, you got to come there and fill out the app. I fill out the application. They call me in. They say, yo, man, shit popped up. You got a felony. I said, yeah, I was 16. They look at me and they like, yeah, no shit. And you was 16 that year. But at this time, they know me. I've been working for them up under my uncle for some months now. They like, don't worry about it. Keep running. Um, Stayed with them about another year. I think that with them, I paid for my wedding, brought my first house. And I think I might have went and bought an Escalade or some shit. Yeah, that's that Escalade. Phoenix Pooh got caught up in with that
The
shit.
white one.
Yeah, that I had to give up or they was gonna
Yeah.
take it.
So if it
So
wasn't for your wife, you probably wouldn't have did this shit.
well, I
Cause she
probably would
convinced you
have
to
did
do
it.
it.
No, well, no, she sent me that book, definitely. When we still actually no, I'm lying. No, I did get the Escalade 'cause when I came home. We went and did the fake check sales to get the 95 Honda. I still got the Honda right now in the garage, right now today. I never got rid of the
Well,
car.
that's where
Hey,
we come
So
from, them Hondas.
hey,
yeah,
Wack.
because without that, there wasn't
Hey,
none of
look.
Can
that.
I get
So,
A and Real Talk to follow the greenhouse at the top, please?
About the
Thank you.
greenhouse, y'all. Hey, Wack, quick
follow up.
question. I know this is a weird question, bro. But was you born in 77 or 78?
No, I'm born 77. That shit on the internet wrong.
All right.
Yeah, I'm 77, baby. Phoenix, what you a 70, what, 9, 7, 80?
78.
What?
78 year after me.
Hey, look, that
Yeah, Phoenix,
CDL,
yeah.
hey, that CDL prep is on it's a bunch of apps on God. Like it's a bunch of apps online right now. CDL prep is one of the best ones. They got the practice mode, they got the exam mode. If y'all want to do that shit, this trucking shit, before you hit the school, you go up in there with a little bit of knowledge, get up out of there a little sooner and hit that
Man,
road.
man,
They
man.
put niggas on the road like a week after they graduate. And niggas is getting money right now.
So you
My
got to
G
Yeah,
homies
okay.
understand
early.
though. You got to understand nowadays, everything is third party now. So even if you don't got your license, you could do the mini trucks. There's so much paper out here,
No,
third party,
Yeah,
man.
that's a
it's a
fact,
whole
bro.
lot of money
That's a
out here.
fact. And look, and it's
Uh,
still, especially in California, and I'm speaking on where I'm at, it's a shortage. So everybody that's going to the school, them niggas is hopping on the road if they want to, right after that. On God, and they gone. I got G
Yeah,
homies,
look,
My homie Rock B, nigga like he like 50 something, and he in school right now for the shit. You feel me? So like
So
that's where
you
it's
could
at right
sit
now.
back and broker a load. You know what I mean? I could broker a load to somebody that got a license, even if I don't have one, just by
yeah,
politicking.
that's a fact. That's a fact.
yeah,
One
them
thing
low
about a
boys
nigga
get
like
money.
Wack, Wack know how to talk. He know how to. As long as you got that, you could broker shit. You can get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different world nowadays. You don't really got to really hustle and grind as much. You just gotta learn how to finesse, man, and you be able to make some heavy paper. Period. Off
Well,
the
I'm about to
trucking
say,
shit or
whack, whack,
whatever.
whack, whack. You should write a book, bro.
No, I know it's a whole lot to it. I mean, I'm just giving y'all just a quick just run. Um,
Wack, you ain't never think
I
about
got
putting no drugs in them trailers.
never in life for what?
For what, right?
Damn, come on
But
now.
that's the stupid shit that niggas do. Shit be going great, and you know a nigga
Yeah, for
always
what?
gotta be greedy.
He said for what?
Longevity
Wild
leads to
ass
death.
question.
No, it's a real question because I seen niggas do it. You know what I'm saying? You like, what the
Yeah,
fuck you do that for? You was making 18, 20 grand a run. But
Some
you know, niggas
no
get
FBI.
doubt,
greedy.
though. No doubt.
Fuck the whole move up.
No, just a real question.
Hey,
Hey,
yo,
I had a
yo. At the
partner
end
that
of the
did
day,
that.
that nigga whack. He was making mad paper or whatever and shit. And I don't think Dunn will fuck with his integrity or whatever and shit to make a little money or whatever. And he looking at long money.
Motherfucker
You know
telling
what
you
I'm
you can
saying?
Yeah,
make
you
60,
can't do
you can
that.
make
That
60
nigga can't
grand
do it.
by getting this to there. Wack, you said you had a homie that did that, right?
Yeah, the
Stupid shit.
homie did. I told a nigga he was out of nigga out of Gary and he had a square nigga. I told him, I said, hey, I said, bro, every week you come to Compton and you picking these cars up going over here. Every week I call you like, what you doing? I said, you ain't doing no dumb shit, are you? Nah, nah. I said, all right. I said, one of them niggas gonna get caught up, they gonna tell on you. You gonna be the sacrificial lamb. 3 months later, you have a collect call. Answer the phone. Nigga named Keith Stedman. Fuck you doing in jail? Man, I pulled into the motherfucking scale in New Mexico on the 40. It was like they waiting on me. They knew. They made me take the cars off.
Mhm.
Nigga went through the back seat. Nigga opened up the motherfucking manifold. I guess the block was hollow in the car. I said, yeah, I told you they got caught up, told, used you so they can get out of jail. So he had to,
Yeah.
he's like, but see now shit roll downhill. He a square nigga from Gary, Indiana, so he told on everybody. He still went to the feds, did 2, 3 years, whatever he did, got out. But he was making good money. I said, bro, you getting greedy. But what I did do, like the trucking, I was doing trucking, I was doing real estate, um, flipping houses, some I was keeping, and then the music kicked in. So I was always doing everything at once.
That's what I fuck with. I fuck with the real estate, and gentrification gave me the ability to own a lot of shit. Houses that was once worth in my city 20 grand, shit worth half a million now, and I own about 20, 25 of them. So, you go 500 grand times 25 is over. Man, when I seen a house sell on the block, I had like 8 houses on for 400,000. That was like I hit the lottery. You hear me?
Did you get into the industry, bro?
Hey, Blazing, you up on the stage? Can you follow the greenhouse at the top? Thank you.
Well, people need to understand like real estate. It's just not about, see, when I first started real estate, I wanted to just be a landlord. But once I started being a landlord, I'm like, I'm not even really making no money. I got 3 houses bringing me $800 a month, and it's like a job. Real estate is all different types of avenues. I done made 80, 90,000 in one day off a wholesale deal. You could do wholesale. It's so many different avenues in this shit. I don't spend really none of my money when I fuck with real estate. I use other people's shit. You know what I mean? But once you learn the game, it's all about education and what you do. If you educated in what you do, you're gonna be the best at it. Motherfuckers going and shit just to, cause they see people making money at it, don't know what the fuck they doing. You have to know what you're doing. You
Gotta
know
do
what I
your
mean? But
research. He right about
yeah,
that. As long as you
you
do your
have to.
research and be knowledgeable, that shit becomes easy.
Right, like I sub, like my units I sub it out. I don't get one person to do my units. I sub them out. I got a roofing guy. I got framers. I love the Mexicans. They get shit done in 2 3 days.
That's for
But
sure.
I get shit done for the low, like my construction company. I remember when I was younger, construction guy, I knew he never had a hammer. He never had dirty hands or nothing. I said, how the fuck you got a construction company? Basically, what he was doing was subbing. He might charge somebody 30 for a kitchen, get his guys to do it for 17 and keep the rest. You
That's
know
what
what I
I do
mean?
with the
It's,
government contracting, fam, in the cities. All you gotta do is go downtown, pull a government contract, and sublet it to somebody else. You take your money off.
and keep it pushing. Long as who you subbing it to has a good name and get this shit done, cause it all fall back onto you. All this shit is really the street game. It's all business is really the same. That's how I look at it. It's all the same. You get something from over here, you sell it over here for cheaper. It's the same shit with the subbing and all that. You know what I mean? It's just you making money off of other people's stuff. But I love the real estate. And the thing about you don't have to be a millionaire to own $1 million home. It's all about having multiple streams of income. Like you know what I'm
That's
saying? You gotta have multiple streams. So uh, you can have multiple streams. I have businesses that I rarely have to even touch or do anything to, cause that shit on autopilot, cause it's a third party. I'm getting paid off of somebody else's shit. It's just all about connecting the dots. You can connect a dot and make millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's all about connecting the dots with this shit. And I tell every nigga in the streets, my young niggas, it's a different world we live in. To be a millionaire today is not hard like it used to be. This shit is easy.
sure.
Well, to me, I'm not gonna say it for everybody, but to be a millionaire today is easy as shit.
The
Wack,
income
check
will
your
make you
back
a
channel.
millionaire in less than 12.
Good man, credit. I do business credit. You got to understand one thing about the banks. The banks sell money. They sell that shit. They want to give it to you. You just got to put yourself in a position to be able to receive it. You see what I'm
Loan
saying?
sharks in the world.
They selling. They want to get this shit to you, but you ain't gonna go in there talking about my credit score 500 and I don't have no portfolio or nothing. You know what I mean? You just got to put yourself in a position. They get that shit. They wire that shit to you like it's pennies.
Hey, Wack, you agree with all that shit? That sound like a good move or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know. He said, will you bought a house for 20,000 and made 500. I see 20 turn into 100, but
Well,
that's a stretch.
well,
Hey, hey,
what I
hey.
was saying
That's
was,
cause that's we
gent-
from where we from. Hey, hold on, we gonna get a reset real
We go.
quick.
Wait,
Sweetie, you
hold
got
on,
it?
wait.
Bring
Where
it.
you from?
Talk
I'm
about
from
that
I'm
too, cause
from
you're
I'm
not gonna
from
get that everywhere, man.
I'm
Everything is
so
different.
so
Where,
here here's what happened. Gentrification. I'm from Philly.
okay.
Gentrification is the houses they flipped upside down.
Hey,
Before,
Nate hold no
oh
disrespect,
my
bro.
bad, my
Hold
bad.
that real quick. Hey,
Yeah,
sweetie, reset
thank
for us.
you. Yeah, yeah. Welcome to the motherfucking beehive. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that motherfucking greenhouse and join. If you are joining, go ahead and follow the moderators, follow each other up here. If you're not following that greenhouse, don't expect to come up on the motherfucking stage. If you're illiterate, I don't know what other way to say it. But again, welcome to the beehive. Let's get it bracking. Y'all got the stage.
Is bracket. Hey,
Well,
Nate go ahead, bro. What was you
how you
Yeah.
turn just 20 into 500?
So my name's CEO Nafis. I'm from Philly. I've been doing real estate for like 15 years. So gentrification, which we all know, is something that happened every fucking gazillion years. So houses in my city, houses in the hood is gold right now. Gentrification, y'all know what it is. So houses that was once worth 20 grand, they worth a half a million now. Listen, in my city, it's people moving in my city from New York all over the place.
Bro, hold on, bro.
20 to
So you
500.
telling me, come on, you stretching, bro.
I'm being honest. Wack, listen, in
Bro, you
Philadelphia,
capping.
listen to me.
You capping, my nigga. Let me tell
Let's
you why
get
you
to the
Listen,
capping.
listen,
point,
listen. Hold on, let
man.
me finish, Wack.
That
Houses, listen.
$20,000 house, bro. Hold on, bro. Cause I've been listening to you
I'm
talk.
about to send you some shit, Wack, but go ahead.
I can send you some shit, nigga. I'm a real $1 million nigga. I just got $1 million a day, nigga. Matter
Me
of fact,
too,
you
me
think I'm
too.
playing? You
Me too,
think so?
Wack.
You talking that shit,
Me
but
too.
you hold on. I'll show you, nigga. I can show it, nigga. Hold on.
Well, I
Hey,
ain't making $1
gang
million
changer.
a day,
Can you
but
follow the
Nah, hold
greenhouse at
on.
the
You
top,
said
Yo, he
me
please?
too,
said
right?
me too.
Hold on,
no, I'm
nigga.
saying I'm $1 million nigga, but I ain't making $1 million today.
No, hold on. I'm just trying to
This
tell you,
nigga
like, bro, you
retarded.
there you go right there, nigga. Like, cause you on this motherfucker saying some shit, and I'm just listening to you run outside the street, right? I'm listening to you run, right? I get them all the time. And I listen, I've been doing real estate many moons, right? A $20,000 house, right? If you copy, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. A a 300% increase on that is astronomical.
Wack, you not
That
listening to
only
what
put you at,
you didn't listen
bro.
to what I'm
Hold
saying.
on,
That's
That
let
what I'm
him
only put
talk.
you at
One mic, one
60,000.
piece. Let him.
A 300% increase on something you brought for a dove is astronomical. That's incredible. Right? Unless you came in, now if you'd have told me you came in buying tax lien shit, that's one thing. Because the value could have been there, a dub could have been old, you got lucky, and you come up. Man, if you telling me you purchased some shit for 20 motherfucking $1,000, and let's say you went and put, you know, whatever you put into it, a 300 increase on the equity on that is crazy.
You ain't lying.
But that
You
still
telling
only
the
put
truth.
you at 60 because I've been fucking Inkster, Michigan for years. We got a portfolio up there, damn near 75 strong houses. We buying for 5,000, 8,000, 12,000. Put 10, 15, then appraisal come back 60, 65. We rent them for 900 to 1,000.
For sure.
So a nigga been playing that game,
For sure.
right? So I'm just trying to understand, right? How you spent the dub on something and you call it gentrification, call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because most gentrification what's happening is they tearing down that shit and they coming back brand new and the whole area is changing.
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
if this
doing.
was an area written for 1,500, it's now 3,000 because they didn't put some high rise condos or some other shit. So I'm trying to
No,
understand
that you just answered my
how you
question. You just
spent the
answered.
dub and coming back 500.
So you just answered it. Now what I'm saying to you is I was doing real estate before gentrification hit. That's the reason why I was able to do that. You can't just buy a house for a dub and do 500 in the area. No, of course, you're right. Of course. I'm not up here capping to you. I was doing this shit before it hit. Nigga, when I was doing this shit, it was abandoned houses. In my fucking area where I'm from, that was crack houses, it's all whiteys. It's all the shit that you just said. It's all condominiums. But I owned this shit before it happened. That's why I said I was able to
Are
take
you saying
advantage
you
of it.
went in and bought distressed houses and sat on 'em?
Yes, I was doing it before the shit hit. Yes, that's all I'm saying to
And
you.
this same area as as went to 500,000.
Nigga, grandmom in them house, nigga, that we grew up in, that we losing right now, because these motherfuckers ain't paying their taxes, nigga, the crack houses, nigga, they worth fucking millions of dollars. Yes, I'm
Well, I
telling you the
mean, you
truth.
know, houses in my neighborhood, little 1,100 square foot houses worth 600. We get that.
That's what I'm saying to you. But years ago it wasn't, and when you was coming up in the
No, but
hood.
that house, the worst I've seen that house is maybe 280, 300 when the bottom fell out in '08, '09. But it always has maintained a, 350 to 500 fluctuation. It's never, the last time that house was worth 20,000 was in the 50s or the 60s.
And this is what I'm telling you. In Philly, nigga, the numbers is fucking going retarded. It's retarded, and that's what I'm saying to you. You can't buy no shit in Philly right now for a dub right now. Fuck no. But
Oh,
I was
okay.
able to take advantage. And you know what's so fucked up? And I hate this shit. When I ride through the hood, we don't own none of this shit, man. We losing this shit left and right. Now
How
what I
old are
was
you,
doing
bro?
was the tax liens, right? I see a house on Sherrod going to taxes. It might be fucking 5 grand in taxes on it. I go knock on the door, it's a crack house, or it's Big Mama and them in there with no education. I say, yo, let me say this crib, let you stay in here, and we'll figure it out later. Oh no, we took care of it. I go to share sell the shit then sold to a big corp, no disrespect to big white corporations, and now they got to get the fuck out. It drives me insane, man. Houses we grew up in, white motherfuckers own them. That's not even from our city. Blocks we died on and warred over. We don't own none of that shit, and that's why I strive so much to get an education because this shit is not, it's not that deeper than what we think.
And they feed
We lose this shit
sometimes.
left and right.
Sometimes, bro, it's out of our control though. Like, for example, out here in LA, Crenshaw and King, we had a Walmart, movie theater, mall, all that. That's shutting down right now. They didn't let the black people that from Baldwin Hills, they didn't let them get it at all. They put in for it, they bargained for it. B should tell you, they sent letters to everybody in surrounding areas, including my granny, including my mama. Everybody petitioned for it. Like, let the people with the money from Baldwin Hills, the doctors, everybody from back in the day that's up there in them hills, all Stocker, in the Dons, all that, they got money. They didn't let them get it, bro. They didn't let them get
But
it.
what I'm saying to
That's
you
just what it
is,
And
is.
they was
It's,
the
they don't let
highest
you get
bidder.
what you want.
And they was
I
the
and
highest bidder.
but what I'm saying to you is, I like to attack the shit before it could go to the upper room.
I got
I
you on
like
that.
to get
I
these.
get you.
I
I
like to
feel it.
get the houses before they even could touch.
Hey, bro, you're getting on the wrong answer. So here go the answer. First of all, this is America, right? And sometimes you got to be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Sometimes you got to send the people that look like them that work with you and for you in to get it.
Yeah, I do
A
that.
lot
I
of
be
shit I
doing
do.
that. Yeah,
A lot of
that's a
shit
fact.
I do like that. I send them in there, let them acquire it. Once they acquire it, we quick deed that shit over, and then I give them their
Yeah.
little cut for their services, and that's it,
Hey, Wack.
right? So,
And you know what, Wack? You right.
They start cutting them off.
Yeah, now Feast, you gotta listen, champ. That's
Let
just
them
where you
land his
getting
plane,
yourself in
gang.
trouble
Listen
because
to
the
you.
more
Let
you
him land
talk,
his
the
plane.
more they finding loopholes in your story.
Facts.
hey, bro, I'm just sitting back listening to you, bro. I've been a legal nigga for 24 years, right? And so I would I would really love to see your portfolio. You know what I mean?
I'm
You
gonna
know,
send it to you. I got you. I'm gonna send it to you.
love to see your portfolio.
I'm gonna
You
send it
know,
to you.
but yeah, it's like especially that area he talking about. I had accident buying the plaza right there on Crenshaw and Slauson where Marathon stores at. The people that really own it wanted to sell it like immediately afterwards. It wasn't even expensive, like 1.4 million for the whole shit, right? But I knew the city they was gonna do just what the fuck they did. They went and made the shit a nuisance area and they shut that motherfucker down, right? I don't know. I'm curious to see what they're gonna end up doing with it. But neither here nor there. I think our people need to get together and learn how to pool their money and go in. There's nothing wrong with five of y'all, having 20% of multiple situations. You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta start pooling their money. And that way your risk is lower. Your cut coming back might be lower, but now you teaching yourself how to do it. You look up, y'all got five different situations. You got 20% of each one. It's a hundred
Mm-hmm.
percent
All
total. You know
day,
what I mean?
Yeah.
all day.
But instead of you having to come up with
Yeah,
two hundred
facts.
thousand, on the down, you know, maybe you had to come up with a dub. You know what I mean? And then you can see how it worked and do it that way to where you can branch off and do your own thing.
Yeah,
You know,
right. And you know what, Wack? And I wanted to let the people know, like, even when we doing the new constructions and we get construction budgets, or we going hard money to purchase,